Recorded.
Venus is what boys have down in front.
It's fabulously freaky.
Live from a dumpy condo we like to call KDK Studios, KDK's Lunatic Fringe is on the air. Hello everyone and welcome to another late edition of KDK's Lunatic Fringe, special Valentine's Day edition I suppose. It is Valentine's Day and hopefully everybody out there is listening with their loved ones. I wasn't exactly sure if I was going to do a program tonight. You know what, I'm distracted by that, so let me stop that. I didn't want to make you guys sit through that whole song, especially after I'm late. I did post something on the bulletin boards that I kind of figured I would be late. I thought I would be later than I actually was, but well, at least it's better than not doing the program at all, right? So I don't want to hear any complaints from anybody out there. And I have to admit that I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do tonight because I didn't make any plans and I didn't know if I was even going to be here or not, so I have no idea what's going to happen. I don't know how long I'm going to stay on. I'm not even sure if I feel like I'm in the mood to do it. I'm not in a bad mood, I guess. What are you doing? You've been playing with that chain for like 5 minutes. What? You gotta put on your bling bling before you go to work? Not only am I late, but now I'm going to have to leave to drive you to work at like 20 minutes after the program starts. So everybody's going to be all pissed off at me. They'll be talking shit about me up and down. A common trend I noticed lately. I don't know. A lot of KDK haters have reared their ugly heads lately. I'm getting fed up with it. No. I couldn't give a shit. I don't like when people are mad at me. Especially when I haven't done anything wrong. Somebody just being like a ragging little bitch. I'm not talking about anybody in particular, because every time I say that and I don't say who it is, everybody assumes I'm talking about them. But I'm talking about people that you guys don't know, just people in my personal life. And there have been a lot of big changes on the website over the week we have to talk about and get that out of the way just in case anybody doesn't know. Over at kdkprankcalls.com, I added, in the archives, there's a Lunatic Fringe page up on the site now, so now if you go into the archive, you will find last week's program, the one we did last Saturday night, as a stream, so you can go listen to that anytime during the week that you want, and I'll keep those up as long as I can, I suppose, until I start running out of room, because they're not that big. They're like 25 megabytes, but, you know, like 25 megabytes a week adds up after a while. It doesn't take long to get to 1,000. So listen while you can, and if you're an internet broadcaster, you can contact me so that I can send you the file, and you can air it on your internet radio station, like you ought to. Also, I went to the soundboard page, and I uploaded 4 new soundboards. Frank Drebin, of course, one of my personal favorites. 2 of Clark Griswold from Vacation and Christmas Vacation, and a Family Guy board. And the Family Guy board is huge. It's 14 megabytes. It's very poorly designed. It looks good, but it only has like 15 sounds on it. And the only reason I put it up on the site is so that people can go listen to that, and I'll carry it with me like my... See, I'm not even trying to do the voice because I know I can't. I'll carry it with me like my daddy did. If you go in my way, I'll go with you. What? Well, it's Joey Brennan from the Jerky Boys doing the Saul Rosenthal voice as the Mort Goldman character, if anybody can follow that. All that name dropping. I'm king of the name droppers, right?
All you need to know is Saul Rosenberg.
And one of the most unexpected developments around KDK is I started up a second site. I didn't get a new domain name or anything. It's going to be hosted by KDKPrankCalls.com, but it's completely separate and apart from KDKPrankCalls.com. Not linked to it anywhere but on the hosted sites page, which means I'm trying to keep it like on the down low that it's me that actually did it. I might even come up with like a persona and pretend somebody else did it. But it's going to be a page for poetry and writing.
Then why tell anybody that you're doing it then?
Because the inner core people who are listening will know, and that's all that really matters. You know? See, prank calls and dark, depressing poetry and essays and stories don't go well together, so I have to keep them separate. They have to sit at the little table, like on Thanksgiving. They got to sit at the kids' table.
Oh, God, I remember sitting at your sister's house feeling so bad for that kid.
What kid?
The guy who was like, he was like 20 years old and he's sitting with the kids
Well,
at the kids' table.
yeah. Well, he was the youngest.
Yeah, but still, that's kind of suck when you're 20 years old to be sitting with like a 3-year-old and a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
Kids' table.
He must hate Thanksgiving.
Sitting at the card table.
You know what I like?
Going, damn, faggots, if they were here, I could sit over there.
Yeah, that's interesting that you say that, because I've known this little kid for like 6 or 7 years, since he was like little. What is he now? He's like 15?
Probably like 18.
No, you think he's like 18?
Yeah, bitch, whatever.
But he's very effeminate. And all the while I've known him, he's very effeminate and very flitty. Would that be a good word? I don't know. He's very obviously gay. Even though he's like a little kid, you could look at him and you can just sort of tell. And, you know, he is a perfect argument for whether you're born gay or not, because he has completely and totally no understanding of what sex was back then. But now it's become obvious, now that he's of sex age, being 18, that it seemed to me like he was trying to butch it up a little. Like, he had recognized that people mistake him for being gay if he hasn't decided that he wants to be gay yet. Because being gay really is a decision. You either decide if you want to or not.
Well, no,
You have to decide if you're okay with it or not.
Well, yeah. You're gay. I think if you're gay, you're gay. You're gay.
If you're gay, you can still have sex with women. You can still get married and have kids and everything like that.
That's not my idea of being gay. Gay is if you're attracted to men. Or you're bi.
Well, that's what I'm saying. There's no such thing as gay. It's all bi. A gay guy could get turned on by a woman if he just reprogrammed his brain to think that way. Really?
Look at Kevin. Do you think Kevin could ever get off on a girl?
Yes, I do. If he met the right girl.
Yeah, she looked like a man.
No.
We're talking about the kid who puked because he's trying to eat pussy.
That's something he said. That's probably not something that happened. And if he did puke because he was eating vagina, it's because he had these thoughts in his head telling him that it's gross. If he reprograms those thoughts and it smells like roses and lollipops, then he'd be fine with it. How did we get on the subject so early in the program, man? I don't know. I don't know what's going on around here tonight.
I think you choose whether you want to live that way or not.
Yeah.
Like Bill chooses to be straight.
Yeah.
But he's gay.
He's not gay. He's bi.
No.
And he's chosen to be straight.
I think he's gay.
No. Because he's had sex with a ton of women. If you were totally straight up gay, the equipment wouldn't work with a woman. And that's almost never the case. The gay guys never have a hard time, like, getting it up for a woman. Once things start happening.
I mean, I guess I really don't know because...
What?
I guess I really don't know because I'm not really gay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you are. Oh, sure you are.
I am not.
What are you doing?
You so damn well.
Why don't you just take the whole thing? Where is it?
Over here.
Just take that one. I have another one. Just don't give any away.
Oh, here. That's that one.
Well, he does it to you. Well, he sells to you. Well, don't sell it. Because anytime people see that you have more than a bud, can I buy some off you?
That's why I don't know.
Yeah, and I'm like, bitch, it's not legal. It's hard to get. Well, it's not hard to get, but you can't just go to the store and buy it.
Get the fuck off of me.
You best be talking to the cat.
I'm talking to the cat.
Anyway, as you can tell, we're still getting settled in here. I'm going to drop Keith off in a little while, and I'm going to come back, and I'll see what I can find in the house to drink, and we'll get the phone, and we'll call some people, and we'll have some fun. If you have ideas for prank calls, you can join me in the chat room. Go to kdkprankcalls.com and click on the link for the chat room. You can send me a private message by double-clicking on my name in there. That's how you send me your info about you might have about a person that you want me to call, and their phone number. Please, no phone numbers in the chat room. Give them to me in private messages, please. Because although we want to call these people and have some fun, we really don't want to harass them.
You don't want 20 people calling them.
Yeah, well. It would be funny if we recorded each and every call. It would be hysterical.
But also,
how great would it be to do that one night? To just repeatedly just call the same person with just everybody in the audience, like calling me, and then we three-way and call this guy back again, and just have like the whole neighborhood calling. I have to work on that idea.
Isn't that the victim of the night thing?
The victim of the night was I would call him back.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I guess I can have the listeners call him back.
You and Ted.
Yeah, I'm sure Ted and I will be calling Long Duong later. That's something to look forward to.
Bugatti!
Yeah. I'm going to play that call because I wrote down at what time it happened on that big file that I have up on the website. I didn't edit it out, but I wrote down the time at which it happened, so I can fast forward to it and play it later tonight.
Bugatti!
It's around here somewhere. I don't want to yell into the microphone, I'm going to make it distort. I'm looking for the time here. Of course, it's written on like the one piece of paper I haven't found. Well, if anybody goes to that Throbbing Limbo site, there's nothing there yet except like one poem on the front page. I haven't posted anything there yet, really. But I will be. I've dug up some of my old essays, and I'll start with those, and... What? Yeah, we'll call up Long Duong and go, Bugatti! Yeah, or we can do a Fred Frost tribute. I like Bugatti. Do you like Bugatti? I do. Yeah, well, that's what he always does, but it's a great laugh. I love that guy. He doesn't know how many people he entertains every week. Really. Seriously, everybody loves this guy. And I have some very interesting music that was sent to me by a lovely Mrs. Miller, because somebody heard when we were enjoying Wing last week. We were enjoying the vocal stylings of Wing, and he said, this would be right along the same lines and right up your alley. And he sent me some Mrs. Miller stuff that I want to play later tonight. That's some funny stuff.
For anybody out there who's old enough to remember Tiny Tim, that's all I gotta say, Tiny Tim.
Yeah, maybe we'll talk about Tiny Tim later, because I'm sure half the people out there have no idea who he is.
Yeah.
Unless they saw him on the Howard Stern show. And,
most of our listeners are probably too young.
oh, that's what I just said. Dude. Can I smoke before you go? Nah. You know what I was thinking about doing tonight?
When Lynn's there.
Oh, really? Because Lynn will ask you for some.
Yeah, nobody's going to want me getting there.
She said that to you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So she knows.
She knows, yeah, but I don't want to make it obvious.
Instead of just stopping? You know what I was thinking about doing tonight? As just for a goof. I thought I wouldn't be able to make it on until like 11:15, because I figure we'll leave the restaurant, and then I'll drop you off, and then I'll come back here. So it'll be like 11:15. I thought I wouldn't be able to get on the air until like 11:15. So I was thinking about just starting up the program, and like doing, I was going to do a thing with Ed and Jill. We're hosting the program, because we were out having a romantic Valentine's Day dinner. And I was wondering how long would I be able to keep those voices up without like totally killing my voice. Not for very long, I don't think. Well, there's some calls that are like 15 minutes where I do that voice.
Yeah, Ed wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt. Jill makes me cough. Jill's a bitch. She's like the one voice that like nobody can do. I've heard like at least like 24 different people like do their impressions of Joe, and nobody ever gets it right. It's never scratchy enough, or...
The closest one would be Jane Rosenthal.
Yeah, Glide comes the closest. I don't know if he's with us tonight. Let me check the private messages now that you remind me. We have a lot of people in the chat room. That's good. I have no idea how many people are listening. I don't think I have any way to tell anymore. But we have a lot of the names from Mr. Peepers that he sent in last week. He's sending them in again, the ones that I didn't get to. I know I called...
Mr. Peepers. Who's the God guy?
The God guy? That's Mr. Happy.
Oh, okay, Mr. Happy. I was wondering, I thought it was Mr. Peepers. I was like, what's he doing?
He's the reformed EverQuest addict turned Godfile. He's born again.
So what the hell would you want with prank calling?
Yeah, don't you think that a Christian, a true Christian, would be totally against prank calls? Especially ones that have cursing in them, and I get people to say, like, you go to the devil to me.
Yeah, right.
Seki says, if you call her ASAP, you should get someone. Her name is Keely. Now, this is the person I called last week, didn't I?
And the week before that.
Yeah, this would be like the third week in a row that I haven't been able to get a hold of this person that he wants me to call. Flatulence has called this guy, John. He works in a hospital and he is on call. Oh, the guy works in a hospital and he's like trying to get some rest. He's on call. His phone will go off. He'll think, shit, I gotta go into work. Then he'll be happy it's just a prank call. I'll call him up. What are you throwing him? Don't be throwing shit at the cat. They're just playing. All you gotta do is like stand up and wave your arms and yell, and they'll run away. Yeah, it's much more gratifying to hit him with a lighter. Well, no argument there. Like I said, you got me there. Anyway, I'm gonna go grab myself a beer and play this in the meantime. You gotta go to work right now? Okay, so what am I gonna play? What exactly are you implying?
Before you turn into a lush, you have to drive me to work.
What do you mean? I'm just getting the volume level set there. Maybe a little more. Okay, that'll be good. And what am I going to play? Besides that. Wing. Wing only has samples up there. But Mr. Flatulence ordered one of her CDs. So hopefully he'll rip it and send me some files so that I can play the full songs on there. Who wants to hear the full songs from Wing? Everybody let Mr. Flatulence know that he's going to send me a couple of MP3s of her best work. Or even better, just send me the whole thing because I get a kick out of the whole thing. You love Mr. Flatulence?
Yes, the name. Not himself.
You know, there's a guy called, what the hell is it? I can't remember. There's this guy who goes around and he's got a gig where he has a band who plays songs and he farts into a mic to the tune of the music. Mr. Methane, that's it. Mr. Methane.
It reminds me of a call. Every time I hear you say Mr. Flatulence.
Mr. Flatulence?
Yeah, it reminds me of the
I want to fart all over your head.
No?
Oh, the patron saint of farts. Maybe I can play that well.
I love when you were real drunk in that call. I love that one.
I was really drunk?
Yeah, you were screaming into the phone. The patron saint of farts.
Yeah, I remember. Then I'm cracking up while I'm saying it.
You dumb hoe.
Yeah, I called her a dumbass hoe. That's right. Let me see what one that's on. I'll put that in the playlist. It won't take me long to go drop you off. It'll take me like 10 minutes. It usually takes me.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to Blockbuster. The patron saint of farts. There it is, the patron saint of farts. CD number 6. Original Fruits. And what else can I play here? I'll play something from Sky Daddy. I went to the Sky Daddy site, and I'm pleased to notice that he put his prank calls back up. The site is pretty bare bones now, but at least the calls are still there, which is the important thing. Anyway, you guys have a listen to this stuff, and I better put something else in there just in case.
Hello? Hello, I'm looking for... Hello?
Hello, I'm looking for Mr. Fart. Hello, I'm looking for Mr. Fart.
Mr. King?
I'm looking for Mr. Fart. Say Fart.
Who is he?
This is Edgar Rosenthal.
Huh?
Edgar Rosenthal. You heard me.
No, Mr. Stefan. Wrong number.
I'm looking for Say Fart.
No.
You know,
No.
he's not there.
Who is he?
This is Edgar Garrett Rosenthal.
Huh?
Edgar friggin' Rosenthal, you dumb asshole.
No, Stefan. Wrong number.
I'm looking for Saint Fart, not Safar. Saint Fart.
No, women. Wrong
He's the
number.
patron saint of Fart, damn it.
And we're back. And I wish I could tell you what we just listened to, but I'm not exactly sure. I know we listened to The Flaming Lips, Do You Realize, and James Lade, but I'm not sure about the rest, because I had to set on shuffle. And pardon me panting for air after running into the house, so I could get back on the air, and untie my shoes, like Mr. Rogers, and take off my sweater, and say hello to Mr. Kitty. Meow, 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 meow. Hello. Say something. Hello. Good boy. Cute little kitty. Okay, let me check back in with the people in the chat room now that I'm back. Let the word go out. Let everybody know I'm back. And everybody's still in the chat room. That's a good thing. Tonight we have Default and Ellie and Inerda with us again, and Fatis, and Mr. Flatulence, the guy who's going to hook us up with the Wing CD, the Wing Christmas CD, hopefully. And Jim 3775, Kicker, Little Evil Neo, Mr. Peepers Nose, Pez Boy. Rachel is joining us from England, where it's probably like 5 in the morning or something right about now, so thank you for joining us. Raw Milk is back, Rebar, Seppi Kirby, Snipe, and Stan and Ted. Ooh, I forgot to opt Ted. Let me opt Ted. Ted is our kind and generous benefactor because you're listening to us live from tedweb.com. You ought to go on over and check out the new layout Ted has set up for the website. Everybody's under construction lately. Everybody's moving their sites around with me and Zachary B. from collegesucks.org and TedWeb doing some spring cleaning and redesigning of our site. So go on over to TedWeb and check it out if you haven't lately. And let me see what people are saying to me. He's a nurse anesthetist. I can't spell. I'm not sure how to say that word anyway. He puts folks to sleep for surgery. He is at home now with beeper waiting to go in and do surgery if the beeper goes off. Okay, now that would just be wrong. Ruin this guy's whole Saturday night. Then we have Little Eagle Neil sending us a bunch of creative names from peoplepages.com. We got Gwendolyn Galland, Livio Galland, Crescendo Galland, Wilfredo Galano, Bambino, Gilroy C. Calpine, Pasquale Capone, Guy A. Chidas, that's probably Chitester, Les Chitester, D'Amica Halls, Eastland Halls, About Cupid, and Sandra Baglione. And Flatulence is confirming, yes, he'll hook us up with Wing. That would be cool. I totally gotta get that Wing Christmas CD. Nobody knows what we're talking about if they didn't listen last week, but I think it's wingmusic.com. Go and check it out. Anyway, I'm not sure exactly what to do next. I don't want to go back and play like another call or a song or something after I just did a bunch. So I'm going to open up my case here. Open up beer number 1 of the night. I already had an Irish lemonade earlier at dinner, and I didn't realize what it was when I ordered it, but it had gin and vodka and whiskey, and it had like 5 or 6 different liquors in this one big glass, and it was delicious. So I'm a little liquored up before we even begin tonight, being my point. Adolf Fingeroos, Lori Inglebose, Shamika Ingerville, Wilto Engerville, and Ali Gubin. Ali Gubin. That's it. All it takes is for one name to catch my eye, and that's the first call of the night. We're going to call Ali Gubin. So, Neil, if you could please stop typing for a moment. Let me see if anybody else has any names that catch my eye here. Mr. Peepers. Let's try Joannos Bobrovicius. Clementina Bobrovicius. Jonas Zubovicius. John Pubby Shop. Ida Bubareva. Ida Bubareva. Okay, let's call up her. We'll give it a try. Damn it, low battery. I'm going to have to go grab the other phone. Damn it. Everything's going to hell tonight. It's Valentine's Day and everything's gone to hell. Okay, and I'm back. And I got the other phone, so now I'm ready to dial. Let me see, what was that number I was going after? I was going after...
Ayun?
Ayun, I'm looking for Holy Goben.
What?
I am looking for Holy Goben.
I don't speak English. Sorry.
I am only your husband.
What?
I am a bearded lady. Only...
I don't speak English, sorry.
Hello? I don't speak English, but you said it with a good English accent, didn't you? I'll send you some MP3s by email if that works. That's cool, Flatulence, or you can send them to me over AIM. My name is KDK Prank Calls. You can send them that way also. Because I know AOL is pissy about how big files can be in your mail folder. Now I'm distracted by the sound of my voice saying I'm a bearded lady from the other room. Pardon me while I take a sip of beer here.
What the hell is this? For crying out loud, somebody throw a pie!
Hello?
Hello! How you doing, dear?
Who is this?
This is Les. I'm looking for Tamika.
I'm sorry, you had the wrong number.
She told you to say that, didn't she?
Who?
Tamika.
No, you have the wrong number. What number are you calling?
I'm calling... Oh, man. I'm calling 3-4.
No, you got the wrong number.
Was I way off?
Yeah, way off.
Oh, because I'm drinking a little tonight.
Oh, okay. Well, good luck.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Well, she was nice. You don't have much time on your card. And he's giving me an 800 number. Oh, he's giving me a calling card. Raw Milk is giving me a calling card number. Why, thank you. But I have a backup card. And believe it or not, $2 on one of these cards will last for the rest of the program, doing an hour and a half worth of prank calls. So don't worry about it. Never you mind. Thank you for the offer, of course. But I should be all set. And I have another one out in the car. If I have to, I'll run out and get it. Let me see what's going on in the chat room, because I haven't paid attention for a little while. Because I think some people need the smackdown laid upon them in the chat room. I've had a lot of complaints. Is he doing a Swedish accent now? Okay, how about Hecka, as in Hecka stupid? Are you talking about my Swedish accent, Hecka stupid? I'm having a self-hate day. Yeah, me too, Inerda. Self-hate, I thought that was every day. Damn, must be a bad delay because she's saying something about getting 2 hours of sleep last night. Well, nobody's got any interesting ideas coming in, just goofy names that never work. And that's Poopy Sucks? Fuck it, I'm gonna call a number I know will work. As it always does.
Anybody? Hello? Hello? How are you? I am wonderful. I need to place an order. Okay, 1 second. Oh, okay.
Hello?
Hello? I need to place an order.
Okay.
I think you call it hamburger deluxe with bacon on it.
Okay.
And cheese.
Okay.
I like cheese. And that comes with fries.
Mm-hmm.
And coleslaw.
Yeah?
Do I get a pickle?
Yeah?
Because I like the pickle. What do you have for dessert today?
What do you mean?
You have what kind of pie?
Apple, blueberry, cherry.
I'll take blueberry. Give me one piece of blueberry pie. And you can bring it on over to 7 West at the Danbury Hospital. I'm in room number 147, and I guess somebody will bring it up to me if you leave it at the door or something.
Oh, honey, we don't deliver.
You don't deliver?
No.
What about if I can find some pants and come down there? How far are you?
I don't think they're going to let you out very far.
No, it's okay. They do a head check once an hour. So if you're close, I get there and back, and nobody will know. Nobody will be any the wiser.
Oh, you could do it. We're not that far.
Now, I'm in front of the hospital, and I make a left, and I head down into the ghetto, and then I get to the end where the oil place is there, you know?
Yeah.
And then I make a left?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I know where you are.
Okay.
Okay, I'll see you in a little while. Wait. I need something to drink because they only give me water.
Okay.
Can you give me some Bass?
We don't have any.
You have no alcohol?
Not that we sell.
Well, no, I'll have a couple while I'm there before I go back.
Okay.
I can do that?
Yep, you could do that.
Okay, I'll see you in a little while.
All right.
I'll be the guy in the robe with those little foam slippers on.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
My jaw hurts. Why do I always pick to do voices that, like, hurt me to do? I don't know. Much like you people, I get off on my own misery. I'm trapped in your attic and starving. I want to... I'm reading what's going on in the chat room here. I want to request Ted do an I'm trapped in your attic called Jelong Jelong. That would be funny. That would be funny. Do it. Yeah, Edgar never has any pants, does he? Rachel says, find some pants. Edgar never seems to have any pants. Not pants. Pants. Let me try somebody else. Where has Pyolite been? I miss Pyolite. Is his website even still working? He's one of those people, you know, a lot of the people that you meet online, they have ADD, and they're used to doing a million different things at once. And they'll drift into your life and back out and in and out. And I notice a lot of people around here do that. They'll touch base with you, and then you don't hear from them for months on end, like Buffika and Glide is that way sometimes, and a number of other people. I don't know, the minute I started to really understand Pyolite and his accidental humor, he disappears. That's right. Same thing, you see, the first time Pyolite called in, he was all nervous, and he didn't want whoever else was in the house with him to hear, and he's whispering, and he was unsure of himself, and it wasn't very good. And then he called back the next week, and he wanted to try again, and he got better towards the end, but there was a thing about his comedy where it was sort of like Andy Kaufman, where you would wonder whether he was trying to be funny or not, because it was obviously funny, but you didn't know if that was part of what he was trying to do or not, if it was just accidentally funny or not. I guess all that matters is that it was funny. Let me try another number here. If you guys have any ideas for numbers, give them to me, because I'm not getting any decent numbers tonight.
Can Man.
What was that?
Can Man.
Can Man?
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
That's a Can Man.
You're a can man?
Yeah.
Like a garbage can?
No, like Clinton Can.
You collect cans?
Yeah.
And so you just answer your phone that way? Like,
yep.
are you proud of your can collecting?
Sure, why not?
Is that your main source of income?
Nope.
So you have a job on the side?
Yeah, I work at Nestle's.
That's a good job. So what are you collecting cans for? You donate to the homeless?
Yep.
Good man.
Yep.
Good man. You know, I was going to prank call you tonight, but because you're such a good guy, I'm not going to.
Oh, okay.
You want to give a shout out to anybody?
Nah.
Okay, take it easy, man.
All right.
Keep up the good work.
Right.
Bye-bye.
That was strange. You never know exactly how they're going to go. You can never can tell. You listen to a lot of guys' prank calls out there, and they all start to sound alike after a while. But one thing I pride myself on with KDK is I try to have a nice variety of all different sorts of creative premises that I do. You know, you can only listen to just so many Roy Mercer calls before they all sound like the same one. We got Bob Buckaroo, Dick Wacko, Sushi Crazy, Fabiano Moron. Fabiano Moron just strikes me. It's not stupendously odd, but for some reason it jumps out at me.
Hello?
Hey!
Hello?
I'm looking for Keely.
This is she.
Hey, I don't know you, and you don't know me, but, I was talking with somebody who knows you, and he asked me not to say who he was.
Okay.
But I was talking with him about how I've been having second thoughts about my homosexuality, and I'm wondering if it was the right choice or not for me. And he thought that you would have a persuasive argument.
What do you mean? I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
I'm doubting my sexuality, my homosexuality. I'm not sure if I could spend the rest of my life with a guy. And especially since I've never been with a woman, I want to at least know what it's like. And I think he wanted you to talk me down.
Well, my opinion is either you are or you aren't. No one can tell you yes or no.
Well,
How old are you?
I'm 18, but you know what I think?
Okay.
I think that everybody's bisexual. And based on your upbringing, you decide whether you're okay with being gay or you have to be straight. And, see, my dad wasn't around in my life, which is something that you'll find with a lot of gay guys. You'll find that they had an absent father, or...
I'm very sorry.
Excuse me?
I'm very sorry about that.
No, I'm just explaining. You know, I'm thinking...
I know.
I'm thinking I was turned towards the gay side because I had a domineering mother, and my father wasn't around, so I didn't have a good male role model, and I'm just doubting my sexuality, and I don't know how to be exactly sure if I'm meant to be gay or not.
Did Uzi tell you to call me?
I'm not supposed to say anything.
Uzi told you to call me.
He's just trying to help me.
I know.
You're not mad at him, are you?
No, of course. Well, I'm mad at him for a different reason, sweetie.
What did he do to you?
He's just yelled at me for no reason because we had a stupid argument.
Just give him a smack.
Oh, I did.
That's what I do.
Well,
His ass right down.
I already told you my take on it. I don't think being gay or being straight has to do with who you like. It has to do with who you love. When you truly find someone you love and you want to go out with, whether girl or guy, go for it.
You know what? You are absolutely right.
Thank you.
I think I made it up in my head that I'm gay, and I'm looking out for someone to date. Rather than just waiting until I find somebody that I want to date, I'm rushing out and trying to find somebody that I can date. You know what I mean?
It's the exact same thing with most straight people thinking that they're gay. It's the same situation. Most people don't realize that.
Yeah. Well, you know, he was right. You were very persuasive. I'm glad I called you.
It was nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you, too. Take it easy.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, well, that didn't go anywhere. But you didn't. You actually had a good, valid point. We just had in the context of a prank call, we just had an intelligent discussion. That doesn't happen very often in the context of a prank call. Anyway, this is the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Fortune Faded. I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm sorry to interrupt the song early, but I figure since I played so much music already tonight, why not just cut it short when I get a phone call? And on the line we have Ted Webb, our kind and generous benefactor. How are you tonight?
I'm wonderful.
Ted?
Hello?
Okay, now I can hear you.
Okay.
Now they can hear you too. I forgot to unmute the computer.
We have a confrontational person in the chat room.
Uh-oh.
His name is, or its name is Pindar1.
Why don't you go somewhere where you are appreciated?
Da-da-da-da.
Yeah, appreciated.
Appreciate
That's a good name for one of your characters. Can you do like an Italian woman named Appreciatetta? That'll be the name of my next CD, Appreciatetta. Somebody post that on the bulletin boards before I forget. Early.
Oh, shit.
It just comes to me.
Blah, blah, blah. My name is David Dina Trio.
My name.
P-R-E-O-U.
You want me to get rid of him? You know, you aren't off. You can do what you will in there.
No, I don't care.
Is he causing trouble?
No, I mean, you know, it adds a Jerry Springer quality to the chat room.
Yeah. That's the sort of thing that Monkey Richie was complaining about. People going in there and just being confrontational for no reason. Sort of like I used to do. Okay. That's typing blah 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 is as bad as typing Z's. So he's gone. Did I kick you? Dad, I did not mean to do that.
I was like, you'll have been kicked.
I'm sorry. See, I'm not lying when I say I don't know how to use this stuff very well. There you go, I got him that time.
I got back in immediately, though. It was sort of funny.
Sorry about that. Well, you can come right back in immediately.
Oh, okay.
And some people have those auto-join things.
Yeah.
So if you boot them, they just come right back in, so you gotta ban them if you really want to get rid of them.
I am King Kong of Cuckoo Land. I think he's just silly.
Oh, what? He came right back in?
Well, let me see. No, right after...
Oh, there we go. Now he's back.
Yeah.
Behave or be gone.
Now that you kicked him, he's really gonna...
What?
He's really gonna start misbehaving now.
Well, my only alternative is to ban him. If you want to be here, you can behave, or you can leave, you know? I am Pindar the Barbarian. See, now Pindar is probably somebody else under a different name, like trying to get some shits and giggles. And then if I ban him, I'm going to get like an email, I can't get into your chat room. I don't know what happened.
Exact. Alright.
He likes to say dipsticks a lot. Off me, I'll take care of him.
What the hell is a Bubba Johnson doing in Pensacola, Florida?
You're looking at Bubba Johnson's?
Yeah, most of them are in Alabama.
I have some funny music to play for you.
Oh, okay.
You want to... Let me see if I can play one in the background. Her name is Mrs. Miller. Apparently she was big, like, back in the 60s. So it's old music. And she does some Beatles songs that are pretty funny. So this is A Hard Day's Night. See, Ted, I don't know if you can hear that. I don't know how to get the music to play through the phone. I would probably take some kind of equipment that costs too much money than I'm willing to spend.
Alright, I hear it. I just unmuted the stream for a second.
Yeah.
Hear the ridiculous.
You don't need to hear much of it just to get the point.
Want like small calling cards instead of one big one.
What's that?
I need to call a Bubba Johnson, but I don't. I can't because I only have one calling card still. Shit.
So you're out of phone cards?
Well, the one I'm using the one that I have.
Ah, to call me. So why don't I call you back on my phone card?
Guess that'll work.
You know what that means?
What does that mean? I gotta hang up?
No, it means I'm going to have to play Mrs. Miller's Yellow Submarine while you...
Alright, well, I'll await your return call.
Yeah, I'm going to have to, well, I can scroll back and get your number, I think. Well, why don't you just give it to me? I'm going to mute it, and then you can give it to me.
Alright.
In the meantime, here's Yellow Submarine. Poor people. Sorry, I don't know the words as well as Mrs. Miller.
submarine, yellow submarine. Yellow submarine.
God, that's horrible. She's going for a whole Tiny Tim thing there. I guess it didn't play out for her, because he got famous and she didn't. Anyway, I have to call Ted Webb back. I'm using my phone card so that he can dial some Bubba Johnsons.
8 minutes. Hey.
Hello.
Okay, are we ready for Mr. Bubba Johnson? What are we going to do to Bubba?
I'm gonna call him and say that I'm replying to his online personal ad.
Oh, okay. Where did you read the ad? It's got to be something embarrassing.
Only if there's
leather bears.
Hotmail in them.
Leather bears or something. That's embarrassing.
AmericanSingles.com. Okay, all you have to do is open Hotmail and you get an advertisement for the Singles Network.
That's pretty sad. Okay.
And so, well, here's someone's personal ad that was on from.
Oh, you want to call somebody who actually does have a personal ad, you mean?
I don't think they leave their phone numbers.
No. Well, I guess the whole name isn't there, huh? Because we could look that up.
Yeah, we might be on a gold mine of pranks here, but that's kind of. Let's see. Intimate personals for passionate people. You know, there's the stupid ads for these one-to-one match and all this stuff like this. These people have been, like, their pictures have been on there for, like, 3 years now, so they're no longer 25 years old.
Oh, really? Oh, that's why when you called that guy last week, you're like...
Yeah.
The picture's been up there for 4 years, and what's up with that? Your picture's been up there for 4 years, and you still haven't had a date, so what's up with that? Did you listen to that?
No, I haven't.
I lost the paper now, but I gave you the running times and where to find the prank calls in that big file. Then if I can find it, I can find it tonight. I'll have to dig around during a song or something. Okay, we're ready to call a Bubba?
Yeah, I'm gonna call Bubba Johnson.
Okay.
Try Jacksonville.
Okay.
Mobile, Alabama. Which one's more promised? Probably Alabama.
Yeah, I would go with Mobile. Totally. When in doubt, go with Mobile. And perhaps we can use some dining music.
Your call has been properly delivered, but the party you are trying to reach is not accepting calls from callers who do not allow delivery of their telephone number.
Jesus Christ.
Please
Again with
hang
this
up,
message.
do not block the delivery of your number, and call again.
Even the Southern
Your
operators
call has
are
been properly delivered, but the party you are trying to reach is not accepting calls from callers who do not allow delivery.
It's like, damn, talking about spelling it out.
Y'all, there's no way to call now. He's being all evasive with your number, so he's not going to pick up.
What?
Yeah, do it.
No, I've got quite a handful of Bubbas here.
Yeah, I figured. We've been calling a couple Bubbas every week. It's like an institution now. It's like Luang Dong, or Luang Duong. That's it.
Yeah, if I call him today, it's going to be on the calling card.
You're getting afraid now?
I'm getting afraid. Actually, I should do him next,
Just to what?
just for posterity. Posterity.
I have all the calls once I get around to isolating them. I was thinking about making a Luang Duong soundboard with just all his weird, all his
different
weird shouting. Okay. If you listen to it, he says hello, but he yells it, so it's like, you know?
You gotta listen to it very carefully.
Yeah, you gotta like play it backwards.
Okay, so
That file has been up there for since I put it up there, it's been broken. Nobody bothered to tell me until Erico told me today. And then he gave me a good idea, too. I put it up as a stream instead of an MP3 that you can download. Do you know why? You know why? Huh? So nobody else can come along and cut out the prank calls and play them without my knowledge. Well, they could, but it would be a little more of a pain in the ass to do it. Yeah. And plus, it goes better for people who are on 56K. They don't have to wait for the whole goddamn 25 megabyte file to download before they can listen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They can just stream it, and then they can go play their games or do whatever they do online, and just let me keep them company in the background during the week.
All right. I'm gonna calling card him though.
Okay. Now, we didn't discuss who's going to say what, but I guess it doesn't really matter when it comes to this guy. God, I hate that. Why do I keep playing that? I could play some of my old ones that I never play anymore instead.
There it comes.
Okay.
You have 318 minutes for this call.
You're talking, right?
Yeah.
Okay. See, don't cry for me, Argentina.
Oh, in your attic, right?
Yeah.
Hello. Hello. I'm trapped in your attic. And I'm starving to death. I'm trapped in your attic.
Oh, he didn't yell as well.
To make a call,
What?
press
I want to call him back.
additional minutes.
Okay.
Please enter the area
I want
code
you to
and
yell at him.
call now.
That was such a letdown.
I know. It's like looking for the runner's high.
You
Yeah.
have
He figured out the
307 minutes
secret
for
of
this call.
defusing a prank call. Just yell at him, why are you hanging up on me?
Hello? Hi, thank you for calling. Is this Mr. Long DeLong?
Yeah.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine.
Fine. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
Did you have a Valentine?
Oh, yeah.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Was she cute?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Thanks.
Man, we got the total opposite of what we wanted.
Call.
I never thought I would ever hear that man laugh.
Or to speak with the customer service.
He's just not getting angry.
Yeah, it's Valentine's Day, and well, he's got a Valentine. He's happy. He got some poontang. The long dong got some stank on his hang-low. Now he's all happy.
Oh, well.
Oh, well.
You and Valentine's Day can cheer up Long Dong.
Yeah.
The most grouchy person on the earth.
Maybe we just caught him on bad nights. Maybe he's really a nice guy, except for the couple nights that we called him. Let's call him one last time and we just go,
I'm gonna wait a little bit.
Yeah, actually, I think we shouldn't call tonight because we're pushing it with, like, making him change his number. We don't want that to happen.
I've never seen the non-screaming side of him, so that's
Yeah, the softer side.
softer side of that.
Well, we got some more sounds to round out the long dong soundboard.
Yeah, it's him actually saying stuff.
Yeah.
We can understand. Oh, wait. I don't care where the Bubba Johnson is. Alright. Did Neo send in any funny names?
Neo always sends funny names. Let's see. I'll have to give you their number so that you can dial. Unless I go out to the car to get the other car, which I'd rather not do in the cold.
Alright, well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna try it, Bubba.
Okay.
You said this is Bubba, right?
Old lady said he was outside playing. Hello?
Hi, Bubba.
Uh-huh.
Hey, how are you?
Alright.
Hey, I was on AmericanSingles.com, and I was checking out your profile, and it being Valentine's Day and all, I was kind of wondering, if you you were still interested in meeting someone.
No, I'm married.
To a woman?
Yeah, I've been married about 14 years.
Oh, well, it's time to trade her in for a new model then.
No, I don't think so.
Oh. Well, that's sad for me then. So, is it true that, it says here in your profile that you like to hunt and shoot things?
Yeah, I hunt.
You hunt? Why do you do that?
Yeah, I try to get some meat.
Oh, you actually eat what you kill?
Uh-huh.
Wow. That's very manly of you.
Yeah, I hunt deer.
You hunt deer?
Uh-huh.
Do you ever miss with that bullet and shoot somebody else?
No, I've never done that.
No. How big are your guns?
I knew that was going to lose him.
Press 1. To purchase additional...
He waited so long, like he was pondering, is that serious and should I answer, or is this just some weirdo?
Well, at least he's devoted to his significant other.
Yeah, he's not going to cheat on his wife for 14 years with a guy from the internet. You know, Keith had sex with a married man once.
Oh, really?
He was in the process of going through a divorce, and he was still living with his wife.
Oh, wow.
And he was her bottom.
I don't know.
And she was in the other room. They were living on like separate halves of the house at this point because nobody had moved out yet. And so he was.
So did they break up because he found out that he was gay, or what?
I think he dumped her because he realized he was gay. The husband dumped his wife because he realized he was gay. And I don't know. I guess they were still friends afterwards, so they were still living together. People have weird relationships.
Yeah.
Would you ever want to have a threesome with your wife and another woman?
Nah.
No?
Yeah, that would cause too many complications. Plus.
Yeah, exactly. And what else?
I don't know. I think I'd have big time trouble internally with it.
Yeah. You're like me. Well, I've done it before, so I know from experience that it's just too weird. Somebody always feels left out. Yeah. Did you ever hear the story that I told on the air a couple times about Kevin, one of the nights that we had a threesome? Kevin got so depressed because it was becoming apparent at this point that Keith and I were more interested in each other than him, and he was picking up on it, and he was very depressed about it, and when we went into the shower, we asked him to come with us, and he didn't. And he stayed in the bedroom, and he sat there with a cigarette, and he was burning himself on the arm because he was depressed that Keith wasn't attracted to him. And then he comes into the shower, and his arm is all burned. He's a really weird kid.
Wow.
Yeah. He's weirder than he lets on.
It's never worth hurting yourself over.
On that note, who do we call next?
Look for people with last name Valentine.
Well, yeah, that's a good idea. I think Neil found a couple of those. Let me look through Neil's list here. I think we did have a Valentine. Somebody sent me a Valentine. Maybe it was Mr. Peepers. I thought somebody sent me a Valentine.
I was searching for,
Nobody sent me a Valentine.
Oh, you Valentine.
Somebody's giving me a link for bad singing. www.idolonfox.com. I guess that's American Idol or something. No, I guess nobody did send me any Valentines. I thought they had, but I don't see any here. We called Two on Tits. You want to call her? Or him?
Okay. Well,
wait, haven't
bad. I found people with the name. No, I don't know if that's funny.
What is it? Too hard to pronounce?
VJ. What could that? This is Valentine Johnson.
Valentine Johnson?
Nah. Well, Valentine.
got Valentine's right now?
Yeah.
I have a Cupid.
Okay.
You want to call him Abbott Cupid?
Sure.
Okay, let me mute it and I'll give you the phone number.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll try that again.
Okay.
Have you ever seen a man have sex with a chicken? What the hell do I give a shit about a man who has sex with a chicken?
There's 13 minutes for this call.
So this is who, Cupid?
Abbott.
Abbott.
Hi, this is Glenda at Victoria's Secret. How are you this evening, sir?
Wow.
To make a call, press 1.
That didn't
To
take long at all.
additional minutes, or please enter the area code and number you wish to call now. For international calls,
Did you say this is Glenda?
1, the country code, city code, and phone number.
Did you say Glenda?
Yeah.
Glenda, that's what I thought. When did you think of that name? When did you think of that name? Just now?
Yeah.
That's cool. Glenda.
Alright. No, I'm defaulting to a Bubba.
Your recording has been released into service.
What the hell does that mean?
312 minutes for this call.
Your recording has been released into service. Ooh, you're busted.
That's at like half the time that I called.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hi, is this Baba's old lady? Hello?
Yes.
Can I speak with Baba, please?
He's not here.
Uh-oh. Don't, wait. Oh, shit. You're not supposed to... Okay. You're Bubba's wife, right?
Well, you just called me his old lady, so which is it, his old lady or his wife?
I don't understand the correlation. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
So, it's Valentine's Day, and where's Bubba? He's supposed to be home with you.
It's none of your business where he's at.
You're defending him, and you don't even know what he's doing.
Oh, I know exactly what he's doing.
What is that?
That's what he should be doing.
He's at the strip club, of course.
To make a call, press 1. To purchase a
Did you hear me say he's at the strip club? I didn't hear exactly when she hung up.
I don't know what... Did she actually say what he was doing? But she said exactly what you should be doing.
Yeah. What did she say he was doing?
She didn't say what he was doing.
People get so tongue-tied because they're not used to prank calls. They say the stupidest shit.
I think we should call her back under a different voice.
You think?
Yeah.
Right away? Because she's going to know it's related. Unless we're going to
She
incorporate...
doesn't know it's a prank, though. So, I don't know.
But, we would have to reference just having called just now, or it'll just be like, you know, she's not going to buy it.
Alright.
So, you just called and you're looking for Bubba. And what can I do? How about I ask her what time Bubba comes home and ask her if she wants some company on Valentine's Day?
That works for me.
Maybe you ought to do it. You sound straighter than I do. Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll do it.
Alright.
We have somebody in the room named Barbecued Fetus. Lovely.
Yeah. That's pretty disturbing.
Is anybody causing trouble in the chat room? Anybody need a bitch slap?
What the hell do I give a shit about it? It's not my business.
So this is the part where... Oh, I thought you forgot to click over.
Yes.
Hey!
Yes.
Is Bubba there?
Who's calling?
This is John. He wanted me to call about midnight.
He wanted you to call about midnight.
That's what he said. Is he there? Can you put him on, please?
What's the last name?
What do I need to tell you? It's Inerda, okay?
Excuse me?
Inerda. What are you, watching wrestling or something? Hello? Can you put Bubba on the line? What channel is wrestling even on now? There's no wrestling on now. You're watching old tapes of wrestling. Hello?
Sounds like she's watching Ric Flair and
No, I hear McMahon in the background. Yeah, that's totally McMahon. Ma'am, can you turn it up?
or is it NASCAR?
No, it's totally WWE.
Oh. Hello? I think she put the phone on the floor.
Yeah. Do we need to call an ambulance? She keeled over on the phone with us.
Hello?
Yeah, I give up. Somewhere in the world there's a little old lady at midnight watching old tapes of wrestling, because I don't think there's any wrestling on now, is there? Probably somewhere. Somewhere in the world somebody's watching wrestling.
Alright, well, I'm going to do a random number.
Okay.
Let's see where that takes us.
Well, we almost had a beer catastrophe over here.
Hello?
What's up, man? This is Ray Ray. What up? What up? What up, girl? Yeah, how's it going? This is Ray Ray.
Oh.
Are you back kicking? Are you kicking in the crib? What up with you? Come on, man. Don't be shy, man. I know who you is.
That was it? She hung up?
Yep. I shouldn't have kept going.
We got some interesting names from Pez Boy. Ching fuck, Y fuck, Wong fuck, or Young fuck. Do you want to call
them all?
You want to call some fucks?
Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna have to. I'll play the circus music and then I'll give you the numbers off the air. It's Y-E-U-N, fuck, Young K fuck. The K stands for cocky duty, I understand. And the phone number is 206 83. Okay. Now we got 4 fucks.
Let me try the first fuck.
The first fuck. King fuck. Ted was telling me a funny story. A comedian that he heard made a joke once. He says, how do Chinese people name their kids? They take a walk and they throw it across the floor, and whatever sound it makes is what they name their kid. So she threw the walk, and it went ching, and then it hit the wall, and it went fuck. Ching fuck. And that's her kid. Get it?
Here we go with ching fuck.
Ching fuck. I told them the story
You
about the walk.
have 308 minutes for this call.
I hear an echo.
Do you?
Hello?
Wait.
Hi. Wait. Hey, hi, is this Ching? Ching Fuck?
What?
Is this Ching?
This is King.
Yes. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
My name is Jack, and, you told me to call you?
No. You wait a minute.
I what?
You wait a minute.
Yeah, I'll wait. Hello?
You pick up! You pick up phone! Bukaki!
What is he finishing something up before he gets on the phone?
Yeah, he's like the anal retentive chef. So he's folding up his napkins. Depositing all his refuse in separate little baggies. Did you ever see that sketch Phil Hartman used to do, the anal retentive chef? It's the funniest goddamn thing. Especially me being a chef, I think it's even funnier.
That's pretty messed up.
I think we better hang up on this Chin guy.
I typed in OCD.org.
Yeah.
And I got a Christian webpage.
OCD. Did we hang up on Chin? Or is he still there?
Hello?
Huh?
Hi. Ching? English. I do, though.
You don't know?
I do, and that's okay. Okay?
Okay.
Wait. Someone told me to call you because, regarding the sequence variants of the brain-deprived neurotrophic.
I know something English.
Well, see, I have mental problems.
No.
I don't? Are you a psychiatrist?
I know something English.
If you say yes, they'll let me out of the mental institution. So, yes? Do I have mental problems? Ching. Hey.
I think we just heard him hang up at the end there.
To make a call,
So what was happening while we had that whole conversation? I wonder if he was listening.
speak with the customer service representative. Press 2.
Alright, now it's wine fuck.
What?
Please enter the area code
Why fuck?
number you wish to call.
Yep.
Well, why not?
It's one of the unanswered questions of the universe.
You have 304 minutes for this call.
That was a very sick joke and that person sounds like a pedo? I don't get it. Oh, stinky pee-pee.
What?
In the chat room, people.
Well, this is Jack. You told me to call you back regarding emotional problems.
The what?
Someone told me that I could call you to talk about emotional problems.
Emotional problem?
Yes.
I think you got the wrong number. This is not a clinic or doctor office, though.
Well, I got your number from the insurance company. You wouldn't be lying to me because you think I'm crazy, would you?
Well, to tell you what, there's no person named White here, and I don't think I can handle your emotion problem here.
Well, could I tell you about my problem and maybe you could help me?
Well, I don't want to get involved on anything, so why don't you call someone and talk to someone about it?
Well, see, what happens is I always fear that there's someone trying to get me.
Well, I'll tell you what, just stop it. I don't want to listen to it. Don't even want to start it. I just don't want to know. I don't want to get involved.
I mean, how do you know that there isn't someone trying to get you?
Well, there's no someone want to get me. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm busy on something. Just try to call someone.
Are you busy dodging people? Are you paranoid like me?
No, not at all. Well, I'll talk to you later.
Well, you should be.
Oriental people are always so nice.
To make a call,
If you were American, you would have hung up right after the first 15, 20 seconds. But Asian people are so friendly and so nice. I feel bad that they're so much fun to prank.
even Long Blanc tonight was cordial and laughing. And
yeah.
like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, wait a minute, who is this?
Okay, I want to do the next one.
All right.
We have one more, right?
There's two more.
Two more. Ooh.
Do we still have the MCI hall on the phone?
The what?
No, I don't.
You don't have... Do you still have what?
The MCI lady.
Oh.
From the calling card. I was just going to type the number right away, but when I hit link, she goes away. All right.
Hello, this is Prank Caller D from KDK Prank Calls. Join me and K-Dog and Keith the Bone from KDK Prank Calls each and every Saturday night at 10 p.m. for KDK's Lunatic Fringe, right here on Alternicast. How old was that?
Your recording has been released into service.
302 minutes for this call.
Your recording has been released into service.
What's the chance that 3 out of 3 will be home?
Hi, we're not available to take your call right now, so if you...
Thank you for your call.
Oh, you just hung up on me?
To make a call,
Yeah.
press
Okay.
1.
We're gonna
Please
try
enter
young
the area code
Okay.
and number you wish to call in.
I need a young fuck.
Accused of downloading illegal porn or something.
Your recording has been released into service.
301 minutes for this call.
I don't know. It's making me paranoid.
Yeah, I know.
You too?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
I'm looking for Mr. Young.
Mr. Yu?
Young, that's it.
He is, doing something right now.
Is he in the bathroom?
No.
Well, can you bring him the phone?
Actually, he's sleeping.
He was doing something and now he's sleeping.
Yeah, he probably won't know doing something.
Okay.
Bye.
Wait, you know what you do? Oh, I was going to tell him to stick cheese doodles up their dad's nose.
To make a call, press 1. To purchase a
I want to be responsible for kids all over
area.
sticking cheese doodles up their parents' noses. What was that?
I don't know.
Oh, random number?
Random long distance number.
You have 300 minutes for this call.
Can we call Wing? In the Netherlands?
The number you have reached is 56423.
Stop. Alright. There is a phone number for Wing if you want to order her CD on the website, but I have no idea how to dial like out of the country. I've never dialed out of the country before. Isn't that weird? You ever dial out of the country?
I did for a while when Taryn was in Austria for a year.
Uh-huh.
So I used to, but that was back
who was in Austria? Oh, your sister?
My wife. She was studying abroad when we were in college. She studied in Austria for a year.
Oh, cool. You ever have one of those people at work that just follow you around and tell you like personal things about them that you don't want to hear?
Uh-huh.
And you're too polite to say anything about it?
Well, that pretty much describes my first boss.
Oh, your boss used to? That's gotta suck when your boss does that. Because you really can't say anything.
She would come in my office and close my door and tell me all her personal problems.
Oh, really?
So I was like a free therapist.
And the whole while, all you're thinking is, I don't care, shut up, go away.
And if you give me anything less than an excellent rating for listening to all your problems.
Yeah, really. Man. Marliese did that to me at work the other day. Well, today, actually, duh. Well, I guess yesterday. She's talking to me about how I know a lot about her life now. For instance, she was born in an orphanage, and she didn't know her mother until she was 3 or 4 years old. And then it was only a year after that before her mom was run over by a train.
Damn.
In Germany. And then her father was very abusive, and he used to beat the children and their mother before she died. And everybody has a completely fucked up life, you know?
Yeah.
Everybody, if they actually sat down and wrote out their life experiences, it would sound pretty fucked up.
Yeah, it is pretty true. I mean, my mother had an abusive father.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Everyone has some serious trauma. Although I do know people who don't have any trauma.
Really? Just the ones on TV.
Actually, people that I've met in my life who've had pretty sweet existences with no major conflict.
I guess I'm okay. My parents were the greatest. The best thing my parents did for me is they had a laissez-faire attitude to parenting. They just didn't meddle with my upbringing too much. I raised myself pretty, but I can't complain because I don't think me or my sister turned out too bad. So I guess they did the right thing. They probably would have only fucked us up more if they paid more attention to us. Anyway, who do we call next?
I was the fourth one out of the gate, so my parents didn't pay a whole lot of attention to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That was a
That
novelty.
worked in my favor because, you know, I got to do things that my brothers didn't when I was my age. They were tired by then.
Yeah. You got away with more, right?
Yeah.
I got away with murder. I used to leave the house, and it's like 8 o'clock at night. I'm like 16 years old. I don't have a car. And my parents know that I'm not doing anything constructive. They know I'm going out there to, like, put sticks and logs in the road or, like, throw like, snowballs at cars and something stupid like that. So all my mom would say is, don't get caught. Because I don't want to have to go drive to pick your ass up from the police station. Because she would invariably be drunk.
Oh, man. You know, most people I know, like growing up, came from somewhat of a dysfunctional family. But
it's good. It prepares you for life.
Right.
Life is dysfunctional. Yeah.
I don't know what I can call gas stations. I don't know what to do. I already did the bad gas thing.
Yeah.
Bad hot dog.
Yeah. It looked like a Slim Jim. Been on that roller all day. It was the size of a Slim Jim too. You ever see the hot dogs after they get like really old? So I used to manage a gas station, so I know these things. And they turn into like little Slim Jims.
Yeah, and they boil them again to put the water back in.
No. I hope because I never did shit like that.
got to be a reason why they turn green.
They turn green?
Well, the 7-Eleven by our house, our kids had been rolling there for so long that they had green boils on them.
Oh man, don't eat those. Holy shit. Man, I used to eat those every day at work because I never had time to like go out and get any food. I used to just go get them all. I used to order like cheeseburger dogs and bacon and sausage dogs. Like, they were so bad you would bite into them and like the grease would like squirt out of the dog and like shoot through the air. You know? But yeah, no, especially for a vegetarian like you love hearing that, huh? But they were so
at
good.
the age that I actually ate hot dogs, I wasn't a vegetarian.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Alright, so I guess I'll call it 7-Eleven.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
They never have a premise. That's the problem.
I bought the 7-Eleven on eBay. Just call them up and tell them that you just bought the 7-Eleven on eBay. And today's your last day because you're firing them all and you have your own workers that you're shipping over from Bangladesh. You're shipping people over from India.
Or we can say that there are going to be people working in computer terminals in Bangalore and the whole place will be operated by a machine remotely.
Bangalore. Where the hell is Bangalore?
I don't know. It's another place where my job's going to be in 10 years.
Yeah, it sounds like, yeah, in EverQuest City or something.
Alright, we'll see where that goes.
Okay.
Magic Star 6.
Hello? 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 Hi, this is Jack from the corporate office. And I was wondering if you had received any information regarding the fast and immediate efficient replacement of current employees by machines. No, we didn't. No? Well, see, what we're going to do is because you have 1 minute remaining.
Oh. You have a minute left to collect your stuff and leave the building.
But I'm a human. I need to work.
You're going to be replaced by Atomic Sinclair. Run from the city of Bangalore. In EverQuest.
I only have about 30 minutes, or was it seconds, of employment left, sir. Me, just like you, we're going to be replaced by machines.
Oh.
Yes, our jobs are going to be outsourced to Bangalore.
In about 10, 9, 8, 7,
No.
6, 5,
No, don't do it.
4, 3,
No.
2,
No.
1.
No!
And that's it. We lost Ted because my phone card just died. That was funny. Too bad the guy wasn't listening. Well, I had to figure out how to work the phone card into the conversation. You have a minute left. Oh, well. I think I need to pack myself another bowl, but I'm running low on cigarettes, so I need to make a call here.
Hello, friendly service.
Hey.
Wait, what's up?
You don't happen to have any cigarettes at the house, do you?
No.
Dad, what's up?
Hey, you know the can man guy? You said the guy who collects cans and he donates them to the homeless?
Yeah.
I accidentally called him, and I knew who it was because he answers the phone going, Can man? He's a really nice guy, so I didn't press him.
Oh, okay.
Let me let you go.
Okay.
I guess I'll be down a little while because I'm going to need cigarettes.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, see you then.
Bye-bye.
Alright.
And Ted is asking if I hung up. But my card was about to run out, so you know what? Maybe I should tear up that card so I don't confuse it with the other one. And you know what? I'm going to have to go to the car for the other fucking card if I want to make more long distance. Damn it. Well. I thought it said that I could get like 2 hours out of that card. Yoon is in Seattle. Seattle. Oh, Ted is saying he was still on the phone with a guy after I had to hang up. Yeah, well, that sucks. Anyway, I have some prank calls that I wanted to share with you that I went and downloaded today. And let me navigate to where they are, and I will play one for you. It's from SkyDaddy at skydaddy.com, and this one is called Bob's Alright, and I'll be right back.
Hello?
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 Hi, I'm calling. Hello?
Go ahead, I'm listening.
I'm calling about your PlayStation because I would like to purchase it. Can I?
Yeah, the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hi.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I got the PlayStation. I got the PlayStation here.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
And what's the story with that PlayStation?
It comes with the original cord.
I was wondering if it has the original cord.
Yep, it has original cord.
I was
And I can tell you, sir?
Yes?
It comes with a cord that has red.
I was wondering if the cord had red on it.
Yep, I can tell you it has red, yellow, and white. It has original cord, and I got the two original, controllers.
So I could get this then, probably, because I would want that, wouldn't I?
Yeah, because there's two controllers.
So
you know what's good about it, too, sir?
No.
You know what's good about it?
No.
You can play CDs on it.
Yep. Like I could play a DVD from Blockbuster on it?
No, the CDs, like music CDs.
Cool.
Like, it has, like, play, shuffle, and everything else. Like any of your favorite artists.
Huh? Oh, like such as, Tony Braxton?
Mm-hmm.
Does it come with Tony Braxton?
No.
Then what's the point in buying it? What do I get with this in addition to the PlayStation?
You get a game with it.
Oh. What one?
NASCAR Thunder.
I hate NASCAR.
Oh.
And you know what? I hate people who like NASCAR. Now, what am I going to need to set this up? Some kind of PhD and technical skills?
No.
Am I going to have to get some screwdrivers and some glue and some party hats and some tacos?
Mm-hmm.
Am I going to have to get some unicorn hairdo microphone palette chops? Now,
on the game that has
can you give me change for a $10 bill? Because I don't have quarters. I don't do change, okay? I don't do that. I carry bills, all right? And all I have is a 10.
$10?
Listen, okay? I don't have change, so I'd have to give you a $10 bill. Hello?
Yes, this is Father. Can I help you? Yes, hello.
There's some static on the line here.
Yeah.
And what I'm wondering is if I could get this PlayStation system, probably tomorrow.
About what time?
Oh, I don't know. And I also want to know what I get in addition to the PlayStation.
There's one game that... Which game is that, Bob?
I like that Bob kid.
What?
Is Bob your son?
Yes.
Bob's alright. I like Bob. He's a good guy.
How do you know him?
He was telling me about the PlayStation.
Okay.
He said it's got different colors. Cords.
Yeah, that's with the
he said it's got red, yellow, and green cords.
Right. It's that. That's the
RCA jacks.
Yeah.
I mean, is this a payment plan where I give you a certain amount down and then I come back a week later and I say, oops, I can't afford to make the payment this week, et cetera, et cetera? Or is it just the $650 like you said?
Just payment all at once. What do you want?
Right, because the ad says $6.5 for the system and Tony Braxton CD.
It's probably a misprint. He wanted $65, but he will go down on it.
Well, as long as it's Tony Braxton CD, I'd pay $600 for it.
No, it's not.
That's very rare. Very few copies of that CD have it where she's wearing her hair that way. There's one copy where she's got her hair up, but it isn't cut like that. So what I want is that CD, and basically I'm just getting the PlayStation for that CD. And I'm not going to tell, hey, but you know what, buddy? Don't tell Bob that, because he's not going to sell me the system, because then he's going to sell it on eBay and get $1 million for it.
He does not have that CD, sir.
I know, it's going to be mine now.
He doesn't have it.
That's the way to think, because it's going to be mine soon.
No, he doesn't have that CD.
I know, because it's going to be all mine. Nobody will have it but me. That's going to be cool. That's going to be cool.
He doesn't have it.
I know, he doesn't have it at all. Consider it mine, dude. Consider it mine. Now, I could put it on eBay, but I won't, because I like putting it in...
Well, you're wrong, sir. There's no CD.
I know, because it's going to be mine. And nobody will have it but me.
Then I'll play Rapid Thunder if I want.
Hello? What I just hear at this point.
He's like Mr. Wrong to me. I can't keep it together. What's the sound he makes?
I swear he said Bukaki.
Yeah, it did sound like Bukaki at the end.
Call back.
No, we're not going to call him back tonight. We call him once a week. And he always gives us a great laugh. Except for tonight, because he was all nice tonight. Maybe he figured out that if he's nice to us and he doesn't contribute to the show anymore, we have no reason to call him anymore. I hate it when people wise up like that. But it sure as hell did sound like he said Bukaki there, now that I listened to it again. He really did say Bukaki. Bukaki! Something like that. I don't know. Anybody speak, whatever the hell it is he speaks? I have no idea what he even speaks. We'll have to ask him. You know, he was being nice and he was talking to us today. We could have asked him, you know, what nationality is Duong. A woman I work with from the Philippines says that it's probably Cambodian. So we're asking, he sounds like he's at least 70-year-old Cambodian guy. That's too funny. I'm packing my bowl here. Anyone know a website for foamy? What does that mean? illwillpress.com. Not every cartoon up there is great, but some of them are good. Squirrely Banter, that's a good one. Nuts to You, that's a really good one. I like the ones with Foamy's cousin, hyperactive pill-popping cousin Squirrel. Anyway, let me see who I can call, see if we have any numbers coming in. Raw Milk gives me the phone number for a Margaret Valentine in New Jersey, and he gives me a PIN number for a phone card. And I don't know if it's going to work, but I'll give it a try, because I'd rather try the phone card than run out to the freezing.
For English, press 1. Please enter your PIN.
I hope this isn't like a stolen card or something. I'm using somebody's stolen card. Please don't do that to me. If you got a legit card, give it to me. This card is donated by Raw Milk 905 in the chat room. Thank you. Everyone go into the chat room and say thank you.
Minutes, or to speak with the customer service representative, press 2. And number you wish to call now. You have 648 minutes for this call.
Wow, that's a hell of a card, too. I'm getting pissed. Now they're calling me back while I'm trying to enjoy the musical stylings of Mrs. Miller.
To hear who's calling, press call from
Ray Goldstein, are you there, Joe?
To take this call, press 1. To ignore this call, now connecting. Go ahead, please.
Hello, how you doing, dear?
Now, who is this, for real? Is this Hellbringer?
Is it funny?
Ray.
Don't you remember me? Who is this?
This is, Maurice.
Oh, is this Kinko?
Kinko? Yeah, that's me.
Your Jill son, Dave.
Who is this?
Don't you remember we used to call you Tinko?
Tinko? No, that doesn't sound familiar.
Yes, we called you Tinko because you used to wet the bed.
No, never happened. Except for when I drank really bad a couple of times.
Oh, you're just saying that because you're embarrassed.
No. Nothing to be embarrassed about being in the bed.
Where's Jill? I was talking to your wonderful mother and she went away on me.
Jill was peeing in the bedroom.
Oh, sorry, the cancer gets to me after a while.
Oh, I thought it was a cat hair.
Oh, I'm allergic to cats. I barf up every time I'm around them. They're horrible.
Well, you know, my mom thinks they're wonderful. That's all she ever talks about. They're lovely Siamese cats. With wonderful blue eyes.
Is your father ever there?
I think he's probably in the bedroom. I don't know if he wants to come all the way out here because he's not wearing any pants.
I'd love to talk to that fat bastard. I haven't heard talk to him in a long time.
You want me to go wake him up?
Sure, that's fantastic.
Okay.
Hello? Well, I'd be doing better if you didn't call me a fat bastard and when you wake me up on the phone.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's been years since I've talked to you. I thought you'd be happy to hear from me.
I don't recognize the voice. You sound like you're mocking my wife.
Oh, no, I've got throat cancer.
Oh, you're the one from the hospital. I remember from the hospital.
Oh, no, dear. Thought there for a minute you were losing your memory.
Well, sometimes.
Well, Edgar, how you doing?
Well, things are going pretty good. I settled it up with Mr. Greenberg, and I went over there, and we had fisticuffs, and I beat him somewhat senseless, and I don't mind saying he's not living any longer.
Oh, that's fantastic. Are you still begging Jill like a wild, horny rabbit like you used to?
No.
All right, come on. Let's break character and tell me who you are.
I can't do that. I'm Ray. I'm telling you, I'm Ray. I've got throat cancer. I'm not trying to mock you. I really have throat cancer.
Okay, Ray. Do you want to call somebody?
I don't know if I can talk very much longer. My throat cancer is just getting to me right now.
It hurts to do that, doesn't it? After a while.
We have throat cancer.
Uh-huh. Okay, well, do you want to try somebody or no?
Try somebody? What do you mean, Tico?
Do you want me to call somebody and then you talk to them?
I called to talk to Jill and Edgar.
Well, you did already.
Why would I want to talk to somebody I don't know?
I don't know.
I'm so confused. It must be my old age. I'm totally confused.
Are you lonely?
Am I lonely?
Yeah.
Yeah, ever since I broke up with your mother, Jill, back in the world WW2, it's been downhill ever since.
Everybody knows that during World War II, Mom was traveling in the sideshow circuit as the bearded lady. With her
she was not.
With my Aunt Jane, who was a sword swallower.
Your Aunt Jane was a sword swallower. Jill never told me that.
Yeah, she was a sword swallower in a traveling circus. And Jill was the bearded lady, and sometimes she was the flamethrower, but she set her beard on fire and they wouldn't let her do it anymore.
Oh, you're pulling my leg.
No, it's all true.
You remember back when you were a child, 14, 15 years old? I'll never forget at the time when the kids down the street dared you to bite your dog. I couldn't believe it. Poor dog. Only had 3 legs from that time on from life. Don't you ever feel bad for doing such a horrific thing?
That was nothing compared to the time I was sticking blades of grass down my pee hole. You should have seen that day.
Oh, that's horrible.
came from far and wide. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go, man. Unless you want to break character and say hello to everybody.
Hello to everybody. Who's everybody?
My multiple personalities, Edgar and Joe.
Edgar and Joe, yeah, wonderful. I want to talk to Edgar and Joe again.
Hello. I'm on the extension.
Oh, it's wonderful, Joe. Tinkle says you have to go.
Well, yes, I have to go to bed. Speaking of Tinkle, I just took a Tinkle in the bed, and now I need to go to bed. It's not like that anymore. I can't do Joe no more. Okay. Take it easy, man.
Wait, before you go, did you ever break that potty training problem? Are you still wearing the pull-up diapers?
Who, Mom? Yeah, she's still wearing the pull-up diapers.
No, you.
Me? No. No.
You were a teenager. You used to wet the bed all the time. You had to wear pull-ups.
You know, I had a cousin who did, but I never did. I never had a wee-wee problem. Here's a funny story, though. When I was about 12, I had bunk beds, and I used to sleep on the top bunk, and I'm sleeping in bed, and all of a sudden, I'm minding my own business, and I'm asleep, and all of a sudden I start hearing a sound similar to this. It's the sound of my mom reaching in through the door, slapping at the wall in a drunken stupor, trying to find the light switch, and she never finds it. And she goes in, and I feel her sit down on the bunk below me. I feel the whole bed shift as she sits in the bunk below me. And then she sits there for a few minutes, and I'm quiet, and I don't say anything. And she gets up and she leaves. And I was like, what the hell was that about? And I get out of bed, and I go down, and I look. She had peed in my bottom bunk.
Oh, that's horrible.
My mom mistook my bed for the bathroom and took a pee on my bed.
Oh, did you slap her?
No, I was just, I don't think I ever even said anything about it because I was afraid they'd beat me. But anyway, I'm going to let you go on that note. It was great hearing from you, and I hope you keep listening every week. And tell your friends and family. Okay? Take it easy, man. Okay, and that was Ray. I have no idea. There's only one Ray I know, and that would be somebody who I guess he's not. Oh, well. I'm so confused. And now my voice hurts from having to do Jill. When I was trying to listen to the Lovely Stallings and Mrs. Miller.
When I'm feeling blue, all I want to do is take a look at you. Then I'm not so blue. When you're close to me, I can feel your heartbeat. I can hear you breathing in my ear. Wouldn't you agree? Baby, you and me got a groovy kind of love. We got a groovy kind of love. Anytime you want to, you can turn me on to anything you want to, anytime at all. When I taste your lips, oh, I start to quiver, can't control the shivering inside. Wouldn't you agree, baby, you and me got a groovy kind of love.
And that seems like an appropriate song for Valentine's Day. We got a groovy kind of love. Anyway, I think it's about come time to wrap up the program. And this would make it the shortest program I think I've ever done, like a 2-hour program, a 2.5-hour program. But my well is run dry, and I don't know, I can't think of anything else that I want to do right now, except play video games. I don't know. I'll be hanging out in the chat room for a little while after I go off the air here. And, you know, if you want more of me, you can go listen to the stream on the Lunatic Fringe page, or KDK Prank Calls. You can listen to last week's show, which is over 3.5 hours long. I'm trying to cut down on the length of the program to help aid me when it comes time to edit, because, you know, editing comes around and there's just... the files are just so big, it takes them an hour just to prepare them for editing when they're 4 hours long. And, you know, if the show is 2 hours, it would be a whole lot easier on me, and I would be able to do the
archived faster. And my cell is free on nights and weekends, so I haven't used the card much. Okay. That's Raw Milk assuring me that the phone card that I used is, in fact, legit. Thank you, Raw Milk. And he's giving me a link to a bunch of other different Valentines that we could call, but you know, it's hard to explain, but when your heart isn't in doing the prank calls, the ideas don't come. You know what I mean? I don't know. If anybody feels like calling in, then within the next couple minutes, feel free and do so. Otherwise, I'm going to come back and wrap up the program. I can't even find anything that I want to play. I'm just so completely unmotivated right now. Maybe because I haven't smoked my weed. This full bowl has been sitting here with me this whole while, and I still haven't smoked it. And I don't know, I'm just not motivated to smoke tonight. Maybe that would help. Now I'm just looking for like other bad music that I can play, and I don't know why. Okay, I'm gonna take a hit from the bowl while I leave this on in the background a little. Something nice and mellow like chamber music while I smoke my bowl. And feel free to join in. If everybody else out there has some marijuana, pack yourself a bowl or a bong, or roll yourself a joint, or pack your bat, or whatever the hell you smoke from. I didn't say that. That was KDK that said that.
And the lights go down, just to train apart. I get down as you are.
I'm having a dilemma.
To take this call, press 1. To ignore this call, press 2. Now connecting. Go ahead, please.
Hello?
Hello?
Hola?
Is it okay?
Who?
Dave?
Who's that?
Hello?
Hello?
I got a bad connection. I was listening to a radio show, and I listened to that guy on the phone and sounded like a nutcase.
Yeah, wasn't he?
I think he sounded like a color that just spoke.
I don't know anything about a radio show. What's a radio?
Huh?
What are you talking about? Why are you calling me at 1 in the morning? What are you talking about?
I'm not calling you. I was listening to a radio show.
What radio show?
I missed the time, but I'm good, but I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm very sorry for bothering you so early in the morning.
Okay. Well, don't let it happen again.
This is doing the poem I lazy turkey.
Well, 1 to 2 ground rules is let's not use my name anymore, okay?
I thought everybody knew your name.
Well, they do, but I don't mind people knowing it, just don't use it.
Well, I thought you were the I thought you were trying to put that down with your show.
I'm going to have to go back and cut that out now. I'm going to have to go do extra editing because you're saying my name and shit.
I thought you, I was listening to your show and you were going to wrap it up. I thought you were all through.
Well, no, there's something I need to get off my chest before I go.
Oh, why did you go? I thought you were off the air. Sorry about that.
Well, why would you be calling me if I'm not on the air?
Just trying to tell you that if I think that last call with that psychotic killer with just some kind of poison.
Yeah, that wouldn't be the first time. We get some real doozies calling here sometimes. Especially when we used to do Alternacast.
Oh, really? How come?
I don't know. There's some people who listen to Alternacast, a lot of them were just disaffected sociopaths.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to go before I post the name, and you get very, very angry with me.
Okay, take it easy, man. Bye-bye. Yeah, man. Everybody knows my name, but if it's going to be in, like, a file of the show, it's just something I'm going to have to go edit out. You know, I don't care if it goes out live, but... Anyway, there's something, like I said, that I wanted to get off my chest, and it's probably something I should think about before I say anything about, because I have a tendency to be too open and honest when I speak about my feelings and my dealings in my life. But I've noticed a change in some... You know what? I'm just not going to go there. You know what? It's just opening up a whole can of worms that I don't want to get into. You know, have you ever known somebody, and you know them really well, and you trust them really well, and you both have your own little head trips, and everybody has their own little insecurities that they bring to any relationship or friendship. And I'm one of those people that just always thinks negatively about myself, and whenever people say innocent things to me, I see negative things in them. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm explaining it well. But, sort of like, here's a good example. If like a midget would get offended that you said the word short in a conversation. You know what I mean? You're not calling him short, but because he's sensitive about being short, he just sees the negativeness everywhere. Well, that's me in a nutshell. That's me all over. And, I don't know if that's a case of this happening, but it seems to me as though Aaron and Monkey Richie are angry with me lately, and I don't know what I've done. And maybe they're mad that I pissed Josh off last weekend, but I made up with Josh. You know, Josh got mad at me at the program because I made a joke, and I said he's probably the one who was writing negative KDK stuff on the Ghostly Talk boards. And I listened to the tape, and it's quite obvious from the tape that I was kidding around. I wasn't seriously accusing anybody of anything. I didn't even care much about it. I'm going to have to turn the music down at this point. But Josh got mad, and he left the chat room. He says, I'm done with the show, and he left the chat room. And after the show, I went on AIM, and I talked to Bobby Trendy on AIM. And I asked Bobby Trendy to apologize to Josh for me, because I know Josh and Bobby are tight. They talk online a lot. And Bobby actually said, I like Josh, which I was surprised at. I wasn't even sure how much Josh has talked to Bobby, if Bobby would even remember him or not. But he did remember him, but he didn't apologize to him for me, which was too much to ask. I was a little tipsy. If you remember at the end of the program, I was pretty tipsy by that time, and I was just screwing around with Bobby Trendy. But I did talk to Josh, and he wasn't mad at me, and he said he felt weird about making a big deal about leaving and everything. And I don't know, it just seems like maybe it's my own insecurity acting up, and maybe even me just talking about my own insecurity in itself is going to piss people off. But it seems to me like Monkey Richie and Aaron from Atlantic Dimensions are mad at me because they don't talk to me online as much as they used to, and I don't know. When I called into Ghostly Talk, there was some confusion, and I guess some people thought that maybe I did the Sally voice in the call that they did on the show. And so he's very adamant in saying several times on the Ghostly Talk bulletin boards that the calls weren't done by KDK, they were done by Atlantic Dimensions, in all caps. And if you wanna know who did the joke calls, you can go here, KDK Pranks calls, and he misspelled the link. And I didn't know. I'm thinking he did it on purpose, because that's my insecurity acting up, and that's just who I am. And it was probably perfectly innocent. But it seemed like he was insulted to be mistaken for me. Like he was, I don't know. It seemed like some sort of a put down in my eyes. You know, the problem is I'm not drunk or nearly stoned enough. This is what happens when I do the program sober, folks. But I'm sure everybody can relate. You know, like, I don't know. And I see people going to their bulletin boards and posting negative KDK shit, and they leave it there. And I know if somebody came to my board and said Atlantic Dimension sucks, I'd delete it. Like the Ghostly Talk people did when the same guy went on the Ghostly Talk bulletin boards and was talking shit about me. The Ghostly Talk people were nice enough to go in and delete all of his foundless insults. And I posted a reply in one thread, and it was deleted, and I started an I Hate KDK thread, and it was deleted, and or maybe it was a problem with my computer. See, that's the thing. I don't know. I tried talking to Monkey Richard today, and he didn't answer me. So everybody hates me, and I suck. And the program is done. And thank you all for listening, and I still love you all. Don't forget to come back again next week. Hopefully the program will be better. Next Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you would care to listen to this program, you'll be able to find it in the Lunatic Fringe archive somewhere later in the week at kdkprankcalls.com. Don't forget to visit the Friends of the Prank Call Underground, AtlanticDimensions.com, ComedyThinkTank.com, Pilelight.net, TedWeb, TEDWWWEB.com, and, am I forgetting anyone? Sky Daddy. I played one of his calls, at least one of his calls here tonight. SkyDaddy.com. Send him an email. Tell him you love his prank call so he doesn't give up on it entirely because he's getting disheartened, I think. Anyway, if you want to talk to me, I'll be hanging out in the chat room at kdkprankcalls.com for a little while. If you want to talk to me, I'll be in there. Until then, I love you all. I'm going to play this outro that I cut out of another program because I like it, but I feel odd if I just play it and I don't actually say in my own words, I really do love you all. Stay beautiful.
We got to close it out. That's it for tonight. Be back again tomorrow night. Right at Bushy Tail. Gonna suck it to you tomorrow, baby.
I move your picture.
I move your picture.
From my wall.
From my wall.
From my wall.
And I replace them.
Both large
and I replace them.
Both large and small.
Both large and small.
And each new day.
Each new day. You get everyone.
Find me so blue.
So find me so blue. So blue.
Nothing takes the place of you.
Just remember, nothing
takes the place of nothing can ever take the place of you.
I read your letter.
I read your letter. Each and every one. One by one. By one.
And I still love you.
And I still love you, baby.
Baby, I still love you.
When it's all said and done.
When it's all said and done, I still love you.
Oh, my darling.
Oh, my darling. Thank God.
I'm so blue.
I'm so blue.
Because nothing.
Because nothing.
Because nothing.
Nothing.
Oh,
nothing. Makes us quite as good as your vagina.
I write this letter. It's raining.
It's raining.
On my window pane.
As the moving civil rights.
What they'll say
tomorrow. listen to the lyrics anymore. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you too. I think still drop distance on my head.
Without you,
Hello, devil.
nothing seems the same.
Without I, nothing's the same. Nothing's the
So
same.
I'll wait
And I'll wait
until you're home.
until you're home.
Again I love you,
Again, like I said before, I love you.
but I'm all alone.
But I'm all alone. I'm all alone till I see you again tomorrow night, baby. Till tomorrow. Till tomorrow, I love you so much. I love you more.
I'm so blue.
Bye. I'm bluer. Goodbye.
Because nothing,
Nothing.
oh, but
Oh,
nothing
but nothing
takes the place.
takes the place of you, baby. Thank you all for listening. I love you all. Tune in again next week. And stay beautiful.